Hey YouTube, OpinionativeReviewer here, bringing you guys that video I promised you guys on the new updated Redsn0w. If you remember, just the other day I did a video talking about how Redsn0w was updated, and I said that I'm gonna do a video on it as soon as it was released. Well, it was released earlier this morning, and I'm doing a video on it right now. And this Redsn0w is called Redsn0w 0.9.9b1. So yes, this is the new. As you can see, it looks really different. All you have to do is open it up and it looks different. You have two options here right off the back. Now, jailbreak is the simplest thing. When you want to jailbreak your device, all you gotta do is hit jailbreak. You don't even have to select any IPSW, which is super cool and super awesome. You just hit next, put your device into DFU mode, boom, Redsn0w work its magic. When it's done, your device is jailbroken. You don't even have to worry about nothing else. You don't have to worry about selecting any options. You don't have to worry about none of that. Just jailbreak your device and that's it. Boom. Now, if you're using an iOS 5 beta version, that's the only time you have to select an IPSW. So you would have to hit extras and then go into select IPSW, which you have to manually select the IPSW, and you would have to locate that IPSW. So that's the only time. Given the fact that the iOS 5 betas are not public, they're still private, that's why you have to do that. So only those two options out there. So we're gonna go into extras, since jailbreak I already covered that just now. So we're into extras now, and as you can see, you have just boot tethered right now. That option might look familiar. That's when you have a tethered jailbreak and you want to boot your device tethered. That's the option you're gonna use, which is just boot. Now we have PWN DFU mode. That was always an option in Redsn0w also. The only difference is you had, for all of these, most of the difference is you had to select a IPSW. So you normally, I tell you guys, use iReb. Now I'll be saying use iReb or Redsn0w to put your device into a PWN DFU state. So for all you people that don't have a Windows computer and you have a Mac, you could use Redsn0w. You could have always used it, but it's much easier now. This one is recovery fix. That's for the iTunes error, specifically that 1013 error, 1013. Yes, it's specifically for that error. I'm not too sure if you can use it for any other errors, but it's specifically for that error. So if you get the 1013 error, you just fire up this Redsn0w and boom, you hit that option. It should get your device up and running. Now we have SHSH blob. I'm gonna tap that, and here it has a couple more options here. Now you have fetch, and this fetch is to save your SHSH blobs. So the SHSH blobs that Apple is still signing for, you have to hit fetch and it's gonna grab those SHSH blobs and submit them to Cydia. So this one is for the current blobs that Apple is still signing for. Now verifying the existing blobs is to check to see what blobs you already have saved, whether it's for you used this Redsn0w or Tiny Umbrella. I'm not too sure about iFaint. But if you use this or you use Tiny Umbrella or even iSHSH it, this will verify and let you know what blobs you have. Now this third option, which is submit blob files, you can submit your blobs to Cydia. So let me just click on it, and as you can see, all of these blobs I have in here saved. I could just select one and then it's gonna submit it to Cydia. However, I already have all my blobs saved already, no need to submit any of them. So yeah, if you don't see a blob showing up inside Cydia but you know you already saved them, you could just come locate it on your computer or wherever you have it, and you just select it and then you submit it to Cydia. So it's gonna be on Cydia's server. The query option is, I think that's also for checking too, but you use your ECID number to check for your blobs. So if you don't have your blobs on your computer for submit or even verify, because verify you have to submit, select the blob also, you can just hit that and then put in your ECID number and it's gonna check for the devices as well. Sorry, it's gonna check for the blobs as well, or the blob that is available for that device. So the last option, which is stitch, that's actually to create an IPSW. So if you want to create an IPSW, and from my understanding of what I've read, if you use this stitch option to create an IPSW, you should not get any iTunes errors. And I read that on the dev team blog. So yeah, you should not get any iTunes errors. So you just select your IPSW. Let me just go back out quickly. See all my IPSWs right here. I can just select the IPSW. Then this is gonna light up. So I'll have to select the SHSH blob that I have saved for that IPSW, and then just go ahead and create that IPSW firmware. So yeah, that's super cool and super awesome. Hopefully in the future I'll do a video demonstrating those for you guys, but right now I'm just showing you guys the features. This one I already showed you guys. That's just to select your IPSW manually, and the user preferences. So this last option just have a couple of things in here, and I don't think the average user are gonna need these. These are just stuff that are basically under the hood, where you have corner boot ARG string. I don't even know what that is. I don't know what that is. This boot logo thing right here for boot and tether, you can actually select a photo. So you can just select a random photo. As you can see, I just have random photo here. You just hit boom, select that random photo. But it looks like you have to be in the dimension. It has to be a 320 by 480. So you can see my picture was not compatible, and that's the logo that you're gonna see when you boot your device tethered, which is cool. This ECID hex thing, I don't think you should trouble that. Just leave it at decimal. Display style, or if you want it to be displayed in decimal or hex, you should leave it in decimal. And that's basically it for this version of Redsn0w. All of these features, it's super simple. Now I'm gonna have a jailbreak video up right after this. I'm gonna put an annotation or something so you can check it out. So this was just my covering. If you want to read up on it, you could check out the link down below. I'll have some information on this same update. So do check out the link in the description and wait for that jailbreak video. So with that being said, please rate, comment, subscribe. Have a nice day.